We see some skins. Sad Robot Amumu. See Full Metal Pantheon and Feral Warwick. We see Jax, Charred Maokai, Obsidian, Malphite, Ranger. Oh, 5 skins on the purple side. On which note, who is on the purple team, Gandair?
On the purple team, on the bottom, we have Cheese Enema. It is SifuCalvin playing as Jax, Kraogg playing as Maokai, Lerch playing as Malphite, Chavez playing as Kog'Maw, and Archos playing as the Red Power Ranger. I'm kidding, that's just Poppy. I've never seen that skin. That is really cool. I'm Gandair. Casting with me is Chobra. Chobra, who's on the other team?
On the other team, we have Feel the Vibe here on the blue side. As you see on your screen, we have Take Your Pill, gonna go bot lane with Soraka. BuddhaRice on Ezreal, we saw that before, was done quite well. Spawnlegacy on Pantheon, also the same pick from that previous match. Armor on Amumu, I believe that was also the same pick. And now Totalment on Warwick. Totalment was on Swain in the match we just casted. Gonna be Warwick this time. So Soraka gonna go bot lane. As you mentioned, not gonna really work out with the whole MR shred until, of course, ganks happen and game flow kind of switches up.
You're going to see that Giant's Belt start on armor once again. Seeming to like that health. I like that a lot. No boots. Starts with a Giant's Belt and some pots. I kind of question the boots sometimes at the beginning of the game because it turns into sort of a click fest at the beginning. Unless you have like some sort of crazy like early Windmill Cap build with like Rammus and a bunch of ghosts and something really kind of questionably reliable like that. But it feels like you can go without boots on more than one champ and still get to the top in time to sort of keep things from swinging in one team's favor or the other one and kind of be able to get a little bit extra damage in that engagement and then pick up the boots when you die, like right before you hit the revive and come back. Maybe you could swing that, I'm not sure. Something that we will have to investigate in the future. Right now, both teams heading up towards the top of the map. And Ezreal firing off a shot.
Oh, he gets there pretty quick though. Lerch is now there. It's a 3v3 so far. Pantheon and Poppy making their way up. Blues actually getting quite a bit of cap before getting interrupted though, and now they're going to dive right in with that counter strike. But Pantheon going to jump right onto Kog'Maw, and then the exhaust. Excellent just focus coming up from Armor and Spawnlegacy. They're going to take out Kog'Maw right away for the first blood, while Jax is going to get chased down by Totalment on Warwick. Ezreal was taken out though, but Ezreal is right back in the action with Revive, as are the others who have fallen during that fight. Lerch running pretty low, but so is Spawnlegacy. Spawnlegacy is going to make it out for the time being. Archos takes a health relic, so Armor and Spawnlegacy are going to go ahead and start that cap. They're going to get a lot of it done. Archos goes for the interrupt, but BuddhaRice is now here. Might be able to start the cap once again. Yup, and they're going to get it. Red's actually going to go straight to focus bot lane.
Yep, Archos is going to get sent back, and they're just going to dive for bottom lane. Really crazy here. Take Your Pill taking some damage. Chavez, and Lerch going in for the cap there. And it looks like Warwick and Ezreal making a move heading towards the drill while this is going on. And Spawnlegacy moves up to try and delay a little bit for Chavez to get more of the cap on in. But they go ahead and walk past Malphite, looking to threaten Cog. Cog pulls back wisely to avoid any damage. They do have a neutral off on that point. I don't know if they're going to continue to press it or not. They are on that end of the map, and Lerch is going to recall Chavez is heading back. So it looks like they were just going down there to mess with it for a little bit. Archos pushed up against the tower. Minions OP? Yes, they are. Dominion minions so good. Doing all that work, neutralizing that point there. They're going to have to recap that. And right now, Feel the Vibe is in an okay spot.
Yep, they have a 3-1 cap, now 3-2. Fight breaking out at the Storm Shields right here. Sifu is forced to activate Grandmaster's Might. Not sure who to focus. They're going to just jump into Armor first because he's up close. But you really don't want to have to do that too much. Spawnlegacy will get a ton of free damage. But Kog'Maw is here with that percent damage. But Ezreal's going to kind of push him away. Armor's still running really low. Lerch is going to get taken down with a True Shot Barrage to the face. Amumu is actually going to get the kill credit on that, but the True Shot Barrage will pick up Poppy, and there is the swipe coming out from Warwick to pick up that kill onto Jax. Feel the Vibe just doing really well. He now has the speed buff as he can sniff the low health Kog'Maw out from miles away, but Archos is going to come and protect Chavez Obama.
And Spawnlegacy is going to pick up that center health relic there, and Poppy is swinging down towards the bottom end of the map. It looks like they might be making another gank for Soraka or trying to cut in behind, and they are going to cut in behind. Take Your Pill, going to get rooted there. Archos coming up and is going to get that knockback right to the wall. Good position, good angle for that. Take Your Pill taking a lot of damage. But then we got the Poppy ult going off as well. Spawnlegacy looks like he's going to try and take care of Kraogg here. And it might be a 1-for-1 trade down here. Archos is able to take care of Soraka. And Kraogg low on health, but looks like was able to get out of that okay. Archos and Totalment just kind of like walking right by each other. Now Spawnlegacy getting caught. Chavez Obama, there's some of that damage. After Poppy has pinned him down, and Totalment retreating back towards the tower. Up at the top, however, SifuCalvin Lerch making a move. Armor really low on hit points. BuddhaRice getting pushed right back up again. The Garrison goes down. There we go. We got the ult that goes off. Armor getting away. Now BuddhaRice is going to chase after SifuCalvin, and no, stop there, little mummy. That's not safe. Pantheon's gonna, not Pantheon, but Jax gonna jump, and no, he's gonna turn around to get BuddhaRice instead. Taking a chunk out of his health, and he's going to get caught by Totalment over here. Going to try and jump away. That's a lot of damage, but BuddhaRice is okay.
Meanwhile, bot lane Soraka eventually got taken down once again by Archos and Kraogg. They're going to go ahead and neutralize this point. I don't think they'll be able to stay for the cap. Armor is showing up. Spawnlegacy is here. Archos knows that. Archos is low. Oh, actually gets taken down by the Heartseeker Strike. Stays too low, which is taking a lot of sustained damage. The minions are here helping with the cap, but Spawnlegacy says, no, go away, minions. You will pay for that, and Kraogg is going to... Oh, he does get the health relic, but he's just going to get bursted down with that passive crit coming out from Heartseeker Strike. Meanwhile, top lane Lerch just going to go ahead and start pushing again with Chavez Obama. Totalment is here. So is BuddhaRice. BuddhaRice has been doing lots of damage already. Has that early Brutalizer. Now working towards that Phage to give him some more utility, some more damage, some more health. And he's going to go ahead and put down some damage. The Infinite Duress comes out from Totalment. And now they're going to jump right into Chavez Obama. But BuddhaRice, that means, is zoned. SifuCalvin will pay for that. But Chavez Obama also being taken down. So they're going to take care of each team's damage dealer. Spawnling is going to take the full brunt of that true damage. But Totalment and Armor are going to try to push off this minion wave. They're going to get the neutralized, though.
Yep. Minions doing a lot of work this tournament. Seeing a lot of things being turned over by just the narrow margin of them being present or absent. Down at the bottom here, Poppy shaping up for another attack, maybe. Take Your Pill seems to be the victim. You don't want Soraka to be having a good lane today, and going to go ahead and start that cap right there. Pantheon coming down as well, and it's going to drop in to help defend here, put some damage on Kraogg. Archos gets chased away from the point, and things look to be defended for now as Kraogg retreats, very low on health. Not going to get pursued, though.
Yep, Pantheon has just kind of put out the Heartseeker Strike for some extra damage. And letting Kraogg get away. Meanwhile, top lane, Armor's running low. He's just going to get taken down immediately. Now they're going to be able to turn to BuddhaRice. BuddhaRice is putting out tons of damage onto Lerch. In fact, gets him before the double kill goes out for Chavez Obama. Now it's Totalment alone for a few seconds. But the stun comes out from Pantheon. He's going to pick up that kill onto Jax. And then the Infinite Dress comes onto Kog'Maw. They know who they want to focus. Feel the Vibe is just playing really good team fights right now. They're shifting focus whenever they need to, taking out priority correctly against the enemy team.
Archos showing his face over at the refinery now. Got an ult comes in, interrupts that. Armor missing with the bandage toss, but Archos was scared away by that ult from Ezreal and swinging down towards the bottom. Gonna make a move on Armor there, still getting chased, and Spawnlegacy gonna catch Archos maybe? Yes, gonna catch Archos with the stun there. Gonna trade some hits. We got SifuCalvin and Kraogg coming up to the fight, and everyone showing up to the party over here. Spawnlegacy low on health, gonna be the first one to go down. Totalment gonna get pushed back, and meeting up with BuddhaRice. BuddhaRice trying to get a little bit of damage in, but trying to stay safe at the same time. Totalment getting chased. Archos down here. I don't know where Poppy went. I can't fit it on the screen. The Amumu ult goes down, SifuCalvin taking some from that, and battle seems to be fairly even down here right now. Warwick taking a bite, but gonna back off a little bit. Amumu with the damage aura on, and this could go any way at any given second here. With so many champions so low on hit points, up at the top, Archos and Chavez were able to take the windmill, and they're gonna go ahead and recall now. Feel the Vibe. Yeah, now Feel the Vibe is down towers at this point.
Yep, cheesing him with a 3 cap. While that fight was going on right around here next to Storm Shield, Poppy had chased off Ezreal, was running really low, kited back, and then brought Kog'Maw into the fight. They took down Ezreal eventually, being able to cap the windmill, so they hold the 3 cap for the time being. They were down a little bit, but by all means, the game is nowhere near over. still pretty close to call. Both teams playing some good fights so far, and Blue's gonna shift the focus. Red team is reacting. They know something's going down in bot lane. The man drop's gonna come in, and Warwick jumps right onto Maokai, and then jumps right back out with the infinite dress onto SifuCalvin. They saw the damage dealers coming in from the back. He wanted to make sure Jax didn't even get a chance. If he gets one more swipe, but the exhaust is gonna save SifuCalvin with so little health. Meanwhile, Maokai's ultimate just negating so much damage right next to the tower. They also have the defense advantage under the tower with the tower damage. Totalment has taken a ton of damage. Armor sitting at below half health. Lerch is possibly gonna continue chasing. Take your pill, taking a lot of tower damage, and now gonna get chased down by Chavez Obama. Possibly. Ezreal's still hanging around, but needs to watch out. Jax is back at full health. The counter strike will hit. The bandage toss is actually only gonna hit Lerch. Lerch is going to get out alive. BuddhaRice goes down. Armor is now going to go down for a double kill on Jax. Excellent response coming out from Cheese Enema.
Responding to that very, very well, cleaning that up very convincingly, making a move for the bottom right now. SifuCalvin's going to make a move on Spawnlegacy to buy time for Malphite to complete that neutral. Gets that neutral off. No defender's advantage down there right now. And Spawnlegacy getting shut down on the bottom end of the map. And, you know, things were looking from pretty good to oh my right now. This flipped faster than some political campaigns that I've seen. This is this is why it's never over in Dominion. You just got to keep playing. Archos trying to defend this point over here, but the entire team, for the most part, is there. Lerch shows up to help, wants to keep that neutral, wants to keep that out of their possession, wants to keep them on the defensive. By applying pressure like this, it really doesn't give much room for them to push out, and that's exactly what they want. The act of attacking helps defend their back points. Take Your Pill is going to hang around. You only need one person to cap. The rest of them are going to go ahead and break off and try and make a play for somewhere else. Kraogg lands a little bit of artillery right there, does a little bit of damage, and it looks like Krog's heading down to the bottom point, and up here at the top, another engagement going down. Up here, Amumu drops the ultimate right there. Chavez Obama is getting some hits in. Armor taking a lot of damage. SifuCalvin also taking a lot of damage. Warwick just diving right through the entire enemy team to really try and put him down, but isn't quite able to do so. No, he does. Wow, just people dying left, right, and center here. The fight really, really narrow right now. BuddhaRice high on health but low on mana. Everyone low on mana. Chavez Obama goes down. Spawnlegacy goes down. And Totalment does get the job done. Nice dive from him. No! Lerch comes in. Airborne's everyone. BuddhaRice trying to put in some damage there, but he just doesn't have any mana. There's no mana for Totalment. There's no mana for BuddhaRice. They really can't put out damage with their abilities like they want to. Lerch doing a really good job of defending this. Very good at keeping that from getting neutraled there.
Oh, stops the port. Chavez Obama with that great living artillery. Malphite's going to come in and get the shutdown onto Ezreal. Totalment blocked in by his own minions. And he's going to keep running. The seismic shard is going to hit, though. Lerch can definitely get the kill. What? Maybe the living artillery misses. Totalment juking left and right. Got his juke shoes on. But Archos is going to say, oh, hey, what's up? Coming in from your base side. Going to pick up that kill. And they're going to go ahead and neutralize this once again. Poppy's just all over the map right now. Just coming from left and right. From the enemy base, your own base. The bandage toss misses. Meanwhile, in bot lane, Armor and Spawnlegacy are both around here. Armor is going to go ahead and actually just coming from behind. Pantheon gets the speed shrine, is going to run right back up, but the tower is there. The Garrison goes down. Maokai's put down his ult, so he takes much reduced damage. And Armor is surviving quite a bit, not taking too much damage. But can they survive it out? Kraogg also surviving for a very long time. Armor now taking tons of damage as a Garrison. As, oh, the Curse of the Sad Mummy, it's gonna pick up the kill for Pantheon, but Chavez Obama comes by and picks up the double kill.
Don't bring an Amumu ult to a Maokai ult fight. Oh man, that was so close, but that Maokai ult just did so well at keeping him sustained under that tower, really utilizing the tower's damage in that defense there. SifuCalvin going to try and get this point, but Totalment really wants to dive for it. Archos doesn't want to let him, and he is going to get that interrupt. SifuCalvin decides to turn around and gonna get that stun and that kill off on him. Delays it for just a little while, but there's no one else in position to keep it neutral at the moment. And from 5 points down to 3 points, still leading right now. And the health really plummeting there for a little bit for Feel the Vibe.
Yeah, it just went all the way down. And now it's 251 to 119 in favor of Cheese Enema. They're playing really well right now. I mean, Armor and Spawnlegacy are at the windmill, though, so we're going to see Chavez Obama and Lerch start to make their way over. Going to get that intro with living artillery, and that's what I was talking about. That ultimate with so much range. It's slightly AoE, can get some good interrupts from out of danger. Jax is met by Ezreal, but has that Storm Shield, isn't going to take any actual damage to his health. Well, Poppy just bouncing around is going to get slightly caught by the enemy team, the exhaust, and the stun comes out, but Poppy's going to go right back in with her own stun against the wall. SifuCalvin in the middle of everything with that infinite duress, but the unstoppable force comes in and knocks them up. The kills still go down. Jax and Pantheon both taken out of the fight. Archos has run away for the time being. Chavez Obama going to get taken down first, and Lerch still pretty good health, but BuddhaRice with the excellent blink over the wall to avoid the true damage coming out from Ycantheon's surprise, and Ezreal is now going to try to maybe make a run for the drill. Not the best idea though. Maokai is nearby, so is Poppy. Poppy's going to come in first. Maokai's going to go straight to the top to try to interrupt that. It does get neutralized as we see on the map, but Ezreal's going to pay for that dearly. It gets entirely melted. Armor's pretty low, so Kraogg's gonna have an okay time 2v1 so far, but the man drop's coming in, so is Poppy. It's gonna be another somewhat fair 2v2. Totalment Spawnlegacy have full health though. Archos not in a good spot. Tries to push back, but the infinite duress comes down. Maokai's ult is helping. I'm gonna get a ton of damage, and then the Poppy ult only taking damage from Totalment. SifuCalvin comes in. Archos still alive. Totalment wants to chase. Curse of the Sad Mummy stops the chase. Totalment is forced to turn around, try to save Amumu, being played by Armor, and the Twisted Advance. Archos is living for so very long with the help of the teammates. Now the Seismic Shard comes down. Cheese, Enema got each other's backs. They're going to take back this windmill up at the top.
Painkiller escape for Poppy there with the 2-digit hit points. A lot of narrow fights, a lot of minion things deciding. Things have been really back and forth. Chavez Obama trying to defend this point 2v1, but BuddhaRice putting in a lot of damage in on him. Take your pill down there to help support that. Kraogg comes down to the bottom, and with Maokai there, I think that is going to foil this, though he does engage off the point, however, trying to get BuddhaRice down, but Buddha takes that blink and is taking some damage from Poppy and going to get taken out. Take your pill hanging back is probably going to be able to retreat okay here, though, with Archos and Kraogg. They might make a play for this tower. It looks like Archos is going in there. Once a piece of take your pill, Kraogg is going to try and get that, but no, Totalment comes down here, scares Kraogg back just a little bit now, and drops the ult. Starts walking away there, and a little defense there. Up at the top, however, there's Garrison down on the point. Chavez Obama, Lerch, and SifuCalvin putting Spawnlegacy down and making Armor follow shortly thereafter, defending that point against them, while Totalment chases Archos around the map.
Yep, but Archos, speedy Poppy, just running all around so fast right now with 520 move speed, and comes right back around. They're looking for a potential fight, but they say, you know what, we have the advantage. We're going to kind of regroup, kind of take a little water break here, see what we want to do. I mean, Maokai's pushing out pretty well, just decides to forego the minions, realize that Take Your Pill has taken some time to get back, gets some of the cap points, but look at them gathering. It's like vultures gathering around this one point down here next to the quarry, and Chavez Obama comes down. The Maokai ult is going to block any of the Star Call damage and such from Soraka. Of course, it doesn't block tower damage, but no need. They're going to go ahead and cap that. The True Shot Barrage stops two of them, but Jax and Poppy being smart, standing on the other side. Meanwhile, top lane Lerch being able to defend so far against three people, but they're going to go ahead and take that with that offensive Garrison, mitigating a ton of tower damage. Meanwhile, Spawnlegacy goes for the back cap on the drill, and now it's a 3 cap all of a sudden for Feel the Vibe.
Heading up towards the top end of the map. Chavez Obama stopping to pick up that relic there. Archos' Poppy that looks a little bit like Lulu, actually, with the little hat running around there. And plays being made for 2 different points right now. It looks like SifuCalvin is going to start taking the drill back, whereas on the bottom lane, Kraogg is going to try and defend this point 1v3. And he's going to be able to lay that for quite some time. Amumu with the ultimate there. And the Garrison goes down on the turret to keep it alive just a little bit longer, just seconds. It's a game of seconds right now as they start turning that around. They get the neutral off on it, which stops the clock. Nexus health no longer depreciating while that is going on, and it is successfully captured. Now, 19 Nexus health to 210. Got the Infinite Duress, goes down up at the top of the map. However, Totalment taking a lot of damage from Sifu and Chavez Obama, and he is going to go down, puts them in a good position to be able to take this, and there is no one to contest this right now. They are going to be able to get that, but Ezreal's ult can only hit one person. That cap is going to keep going, the neutral is going to happen, the clock is going to stop once again, and as soon as that gets turned around, that 19 hit points that are remaining on the Nexus are going to tick down rather quickly thereafter, and that point is secured, and all they have to do is delay for a little bit, and they will have this game.
Yep, only 16 points left. Archos has just been an absolute superstar by being so mobile. Just pretty much playing a roaming Poppy, running all over the map. Got some backcaps through there. Killed Warwick on his own platform with Ignite. Pantheon wants to try to neutralize this. All he needs is a neutralize before they can go ahead and fight with the team. But Kog'Maw's going to get an excellent interrupt. He's still in the area. He has that long range. Armor has shown up though. The interrupt still lands, and they don't get the stun onto Chavez Obama. They're gonna have to turn around. The interrupt keeps coming through, and that's gonna be good game, ladies and gentlemen.
Enema is going to take this game over Field of Vibe, and they go on to the finals.